All right. I don't know why my webcam looks so fuzzy. It shouldn't look so fuzzy. It's a 2K resolution webcam, but I don't know. Anyway, YouTube, we're about to record an episode of the Ask Stevie show. This episode, I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what the answer is yet. Blow my notes away from the paper towel. All right. So, excuse me. So, let's go ahead. Go to Audacity and start recording. Question, make sure I know it. Hey there. Welcome back, friends, family, followers. It's so nice to have you. I am honored by your presence, by your decision to join me today. The question is, if you had to write a book tomorrow, what would it be about? And I don't know. I haven't planned my answer, so give me a moment to think about it. Because the question says, if you had to, meaning like I have no choice. I have to sit down and write a book, at least starting tomorrow, but potentially be able to finish the book tomorrow as well. The question's not clear, so my answer must account for both. So probably business operations, really all I've been doing since 2010 for federal credit unions, home improvement companies, real estate companies, catering companies, media buying companies, advertising agencies, coaches. I mean, a lot of established enterprises have thrown crazy challenges at me. I mean, it's wild, you know, the amount of different operational challenges. And I'll say most of them are human. You know, I majored in clinical psychology. So my business operations book would probably include a lot of that perspective, like what are the drivers of people? What are the feelings and thoughts behind the behaviors, and how does that play into company culture and optimizing your standard operating procedures? I mean, nerdy shit that I think 80% of people would never care about nor need to care about. However, probably more than that, to be honest, but 20% I would say is being gracious, would find it interesting, at least trying to understand how a leader approaches leading an organization. And I do it from the front. I do it with a holistic hands-on approach. I do it by helping people. I get my hands dirty, for one. There's no challenge I can't jump in and take care of. And I like to stretch myself as a leader in terms of how can I bring out the best in this person, bring out their destiny, bring out their purpose, their fulfillment, right? It's always more than just the company, the job. It's the intangible. You think about what can't be copied, what can't be swiped when it comes to your business operations. Because anyone can copy your processes, your checklist, your artwork, your titling, your brand style. I mean, most of it's public. The behind the scenes stuff, it's just, in this day and age, number one, technology progresses so dang fast that anything a Fortune 500 company is using today within 3-5 years is going to become some like free service on the internet. So there's that. And I forgot what I was talking about. And that's the first time this has happened. What is this, episode 43, 44? So here we go. I hope you enjoyed experiencing the first time I completely lost my train of thought. It's happened a couple times before, but I think I was able to tie it back. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if I had to write a book tomorrow, it'd be about business operations. And it would focus on the human element, the cultural element, the intangible energy, the part that can't be copied, like I was saying. So now got a couple minutes left. I don't want to leave you hanging here. So I'm going to think about what other things I might write books about. And man, this is really actually an interesting question. And I glossed over it for a couple of weeks because I thought it was going to be boring, but I'm enjoying answering this question. I could write a book about podcasting, obviously. In fact, I did. It's like 23 pages of podcasting goodness step by step. It's called Perfect Podcast Planner and Action Guide. You can get it for free at askstevie.show. Just throw a question in the hat. You get the full guide emailed to you straight away. I could write a book about my life stories, which is part of what this podcast is for, a platform to catalog my life stories. So I hope each question brings out different stories. I could write a book about healing, holistic massage therapy that integrates all the different modalities. I could write a book about magic, especially teaching children magic as a means of business learning or entrepreneurship. I could write a book about my thoughts on raising children. I don't have one yet, so it's controversial. No one wants to hear that from me, right? I could write a book about animal massage, massaging animals, interacting with them. I mean, truth-seeking topics, all sorts of things, really. I'll leave you with this. There's nothing more practical than magical thinking. Nothing more practical than magical thinking. Appreciate you being here. Take care. Solid episode. Solid episode. Hope people like it. You take care, YouTube. Throw a like on this if you enjoyed. Appreciate it.